Howdy everyone, welcome to the Sacramento Beer Show. Show where we are tasting and visiting some of the best beers and breweries in the Sacramento region. Today I have the Pavlo from Claimstake Brewing out of Rancho Cordova. Let's say 20 minutes from the city center. So this is a double IPA. Let's see. Brewed in honor of Paul Veresi's. It's coming in a 16-ounce can here. It says, "Keep cold, drink fresh, please recycle." I agree with all of those. Although, I don't see a brewed on date anywhere on the can, so I'm not sure if I'm drinking fresh. I didn't get it from the brewery. Let's see. Quality beer made with fresh two-row malt, citra hops, honey malt, and wheat. So I'm expecting this to be very bright citrus forward from the citra hops, and then with the three-tiered malt thing there, I'm gonna get some sort of characters from the honey malt, and it's probably gonna be a medium color, I'm guessing. Let's see. Yeah, double IPA, 8% alcohol by volume. Oh wait, there's a little subtitle above where it says double the Pavlo IPA, and it says a West Coast / New England style hybrid citra hopped double IPA. Ooh, New England. So I think hazy. I think juicy. So let's see what this one is all about. Let's crack into this, eh? Alright. Just pouring a light amber, sort of his medium color there. Give it a little bit more aggressive pour. Get a fairly subdued head on there. Very thin. Seems like a bit fairly lightly carbonated here. Very opaque. Not necessarily. I've seen some New England style IPAs that almost look like fruit juice, like a pineapple juice. Like they're so thick. This one doesn't seem thick, but it's definitely hazy. Like you can't see anything through that. Very pretty color. Nice sort of copper color to that. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a sniff. I'm getting actually I'm hit first with the malt presence. It's interesting that they note they're using 3 different grains for the malt, and they only list one type of hops on the can. So didn't think much of it at first, but I'm getting more malt on the nose than hops, surprisingly. I'm getting notes of honey. Maybe that's from the honey malt. And then hidden there way in the background behind everything else, a little sort of dank hop action, sort of resinous, not necessarily citrus forward like I would think from citra hops, but anyway, that's enough about the nose on this. Let's give it a taste. Before I get into this one, also interesting to note that the head is almost all but dissipated at this point. Okay, so a honey-like sweetness. This is a very malt-forward IPA. Not super bitter, If I had to guess, I'd say around 50 IBUs. Yeah, just like the nose where I smell honey, like wildflower honey. I'm getting a big burst of honey on the mid palate. And then on the finish, that's where I'm getting like a little bit of the Citra hop kind of bitterness there. Yeah, not super aromatic on the hop, so I'd have to guess there wasn't a whole lot of late hop additions to this one. And I'm wondering what the sort of hybrid between the east and the west. I mean, it is hazy, but I'm not getting a very juicy IPA. So maybe it's just the haze factor. The hops, now I'm about a minute or two into it, the hops are starting to open up more now. Still really overwhelmed by that honey. Not that I'm complaining. As I get a little bit further into this beer and I let my palate sort of acclimate a bit to it, I am getting a bit more kind of fresh, bright hop characteristics on the fore palate. Something I wasn't getting when I first cracked into this. Fairly high residual sugar, sort of sticky sweet. Like, you ever get that like on your lips after you drink the beer? I mean, it is 8%, but it drinks like exactly 8%. You know, some beers drink like they're lighter, some drink like they're more boozy. This one is drinking exactly like it's 8%, which I can appreciate. So this is a something I haven't had anything really like this in a while, because living out here in California, you're just getting tons of this like West Coast style IPA, just very like citrus citrus, hop forward, very light, very little malt characteristic. Maybe when they say, you know, New England, maybe they're just implying West Coast overall, which to me says a more balanced, more malt present characteristic. Now I would say this has maybe skewed a little more towards the malt. You know, if I was thinking a perfectly balanced IPA here with hops over here and malt over here, you know, with West Coast like that, this one's like that. You know, the malt is very present here, but it's not cloyingly sweet or anything like that, so it is balanced. It's just the malt is coming out ahead as far as presence. So double IPA, haven't had a double IPA like this in a long time, but you know, very nicely done. Well done, Claimstake Brewing. This is another brewery I haven't visited yet, meaning to get there very soon. Look for that on the show. But I like the name. Anyway, for a rating on this one, I'm just gonna do a solid A, like a 90 point plus. A bit off the norm for the usual like style, especially like I said, I'm used to these big hop bomb West Coast style IPAs, but very solid 90 points. This isn't like you've heard the term I've used in a few prior episodes, like this is a very drinkable beer, or like this is a crushable beer. This is not one of those. This is heavy. Like it's got a heavy body to it. This is something that I would sip. Obviously not too slow. I don't want it to lose its life. But something I would sip and savor and probably not have 2 in one night. I'd probably switch to something else. So with that, thanks for tuning in. Please hit that subscribe button, click like, share it to all your friends. Let them know what's going on. You're in the Sacramento region, come say hello, send me a message. Meet me out at one of the breweries. So until next time, cheers.